Hello, welcome back to my channel. So let's do this real quick. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I tie the turban that is in the cover photo of the video. And for that I'm going to be needing my bridal satin and the pashmina like I just showed you. So I'm going to take the pashmina and tie around the donut I have on my head that I made with my braids that way. And the reason why I use a fabric underneath to is really to give it a full effect, like to give the turban a full effect. So it looks very dramatic depending on how I want it to look. But if I want it to look very full and have that extra effect, like the exaggerated effect, then I put a fabric underneath. So the next thing, I take my bridal satin and I make a crisscross with it. I'm going to show you. Yes, that way. So I make the crisscross. I'm going to place it on my head. You can see that. Making sure that it is very secure. It is important that it is secure so that when you tie it, it doesn't come off your head. You can see I have to readjust it because I do not want it to come off my head when I'm tying it. So you have to also make sure that it is well placed so that it doesn't come off, because the fabric is a very slippery fabric. It is bridal satin. It has this very silky feel, even though it has both sides, a rough and a smooth side. So yes, after doing that, I'm going to take one end of the wings and just place it behind. You can see what I'm doing. Normally, if this is long, I'll just tuck it into the turban itself at the nape of the head, at the nape of my neck, I beg your pardon. But because this is not very long in this case, I'm going to use a brooch to secure it. If you've seen any of my videos, any of the previous videos that I made on turbans, you'll know by now that I do not like to use pins, office pins in particular, in tying my turbans because I can be very insecure. I always have this feeling that it will prick me, or it will come off and something terrible might happen. So I prefer to use brushes because they are safer to use and they guarantee me the safety I need. It could be so hard installing a brush on a turban. I mean, now I have to be very careful because I need you guys to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take this other end and pull it to the right. In the picture, this end I'm pulling right now, I pull to the left, but because I was doing a video, I wasn't even very mindful. It was almost after I was done that I realized that I pulled it to the right instead of to the left. So if you want your turban to look exactly the way mine looks in the picture, you have to pull this one to the left and just tuck it into the other wing. And you can secure this with another pin as well, or a brush, depending on what feels safer to you in this case. But for me, I prefer to use brushes in every of my turban. Not all though, because I don't use brushes in all of my turbans. Most of the turbans I tie are without pins or brushes. And that's about it. We're done. You like? Please like, leave a comment and let me know what you